The Working Steam Weekend at Stockfold Mill in October 2024 is a lively celebration of Britain's industrial and agricultural heritage, featuring steam engines, vintage tractors, and traditional crafts. A main attraction is the impressive lineup of restored steam engines, brought to life with moving pistons, flywheels, and belts, showcasing the precision and power of the steam age. Vintage tractors of various makes and conditions are also on display, from fully restored machines to those bearing the marks of long service in the fields. Visitors can explore the historic Stockfold watermill, fully restored and demonstrating traditional flour milling in action. Craft tents offer a variety of handmade goods, from textiles and ceramics to jewelry and woodwork, while the beer tent provides a relaxing atmosphere with live folk or acoustic music. Throughout the weekend, the sounds of hissing steam, rumbling engines, chatter, and machinery create an immersive, living museum experience. Whether you're a steam enthusiast, history lover, or just looking for a fun family outing, the 2024 Working Steam Weekend at Stockfold Mill offers a memorable celebration of Britain's working past. At the Hollowell Steam event, a coordinated cable haul system was used to pull 3 vehicles up a slope. A Field Marshal tractor, anchored at the top, winched in a steel cable connected to a New Holland tractor, which in turn was linked to a McLaren Avis steam engine at the rear. As the Field Marshal steadily pulled, all 3 vehicles moved uphill together in a single, synchronized line, demonstrating precise coordination and effective use of traction and cable tension on the incline. The V12 aircraft engine is a 12-cylinder piston engine with two banks of 6 cylinders arranged in a V shape around a shared crankshaft. Known for its smooth power delivery and balanced design, it became popular in luxury cars, boats, aircraft, and tanks, especially during World War II. The Blitzen Benz, built in 1909 by Benz and CIE, was a record-breaking race car powered by a 21.5-liter inline-4 engine producing 200 horsepower and over 875 newton-meters of torque. It used a magneto ignition system, hand-pumped fuel delivery, and pressure lubrication. Only 6 were made, with 2 surviving. In 1911, it set a world speed record of 228.1 kilometers per hour at Daytona Beach. The startup sequence of the Rolls-Royce Griffin 36.7 LV12 is a classic display of British engineering. Before ignition, checks are made on oil, fuel, coolant, and connections. The fan is hand-turned to circulate oil through vital engine parts. With systems ready, the Times battery master is switched on and the electric fuel pump activated. A manual priming lever injects fuel into the manifold, usually with 2 to 4 strokes depending on temperature. Summer's magnetos asterisk are then switched on. The inertia starter, powered electrically or manually, spins a flywheel. When up to speed, it's engaged to crank the engine. The Durek propeller begins to turn. The engine coughs, smokes, and roars to life. All 12 cylinders fire, and the operator monitors key gauges. As the engine warms, idle stabilizes, ready for flight or taxiing. The Griffin engine was a 60-degree liquid-cooled V12 with 36.7 L displacement. Built by Rolls-Royce and named after the Griffin Vulture, it was the company's final V12 aircraft engine in service into the mid-20th century. Some design work asterisk began in 1938 for the Fleet Air Arm, needing a powerful low-altitude engine for aircraft like the Fairey Firefly. Development paused for the Merlin, but resumed in 1939, leading to use in later Spitfire variants. The Griffin introduced so be a sire major upgrades on size a hollow crankshaft for better oil flow, forward-mounted supercharger drive, and compact gear integration, plus a 2-stage supercharger in later versions for better high-altitude performance. causing rightward torque during takeoff, requiring retraining. Some models later used an counter-rotating propeller gasket to fix this. Renowned for its power and growl, the Griffin stands as one of Britain's greatest piston engines, marking the height of V12 development for the jet era. The Clerget 9B was a 9-cylinder, air-cooled rotary aircraft engine developed in World War I by Pierre Clerget. It produced 130 horsepower at 1,250 revolutions per minute with a 16.29L displacement and weighed 173 kilograms. Consuming 2 gallons of castor oil and 15 gallons of fuel per hour, it used a block tube carburetor and a single valve system. Widely used in aircraft like the Sopwith Camel, it was built in both France and the UK. Restored and flight tested by Close Aero LLC, its robust and reliable design made it a key engine in World War I aviation. The starting process of the Petter 1214 HP semi-diesel engine begins with heating the hot bulb chamber using a gas torch until it reaches a high enough temperature to vaporize and ignite the fuel. Once the chamber is hot, diesel is introduced and the operator manually cranks the flywheel to initiate combustion. As the engine starts to run steadily, the torch is removed, and the engine produces its characteristic thumping sound, demonstrating the unique blend of manual effort, external heating, and internal combustion typical of semi-diesel engines. The Kempton Park steam engines are among the largest working triple-expansion steam engines in the world. Built between 1926 and 1929 by Worthington Simpson, they were originally used to pump drinking water from the River Thames to North London, each generating over 1,000 horsepower. These engines operate on a triple expansion system, where steam passes through high, intermediate, and low-pressure cylinders to maximize energy extraction. Each engine stands 18 meters tall and weighs about 800 tons. A smaller auxiliary engine, known as a barring engine, is used to slowly rotate the massive flywheel and position the pistons correctly before steam is introduced into the main cylinder. This startup process is both technically fascinating and visually impressive. Currently, only one engine, Sir William Prescott, is operational and can be seen in action during special steam meetings, while the second engine, Lady Bessie Prescott, is under restoration. Both are housed in a beautiful Grade II listed building made of Portland stone and glazed brick. Visitors to the Kempton Steam Museum can witness the full grandeur of this mechanical marvel in motion, a unique opportunity to experience a preserved piece of Britain's industrial heritage. The Detroit Diesel 4-53T is a four-cylinder, turbocharged two-stroke engine from the Series 53 line, introduced in 1957. It uses uniflow scavenging with a Roots blower and turbocharger, directing air through intake ports in the cylinder walls and exhausting through poppet valves. Each cylinder has a unit injector for direct fuel injection. Known for its compact size, reversible rotation, and flexible installation, the 4-53T was widely used in medium and heavy-duty applications. Though discontinued in the 1990s, it's still valued for its durability and simplicity.